Hello everyone, and the reason I'm recording this video because I'm quite upset with Apple and with the technology they advertise so beautifully, and the device that's being sold as an iPad is quite a revolutionary and breakthrough design, and all those wonderful things you hear from the advertisements on the internet, TV, and etc. Anyway, the reason I got the iPad is I wanted to, sit in the bed in the evening sometimes, or around the house or the office and cruise through the internet, download files, also information, copy, paste, whatever I need for my work, and also upload the files and a variety of small tasks that you should be done with really low-end laptop with no problem. And usually I do it in the, I sit in the bed. That's why I'm showing also in this location here in the house when I'm in the bed actually here. I'm not actually in the bed, but I'm sitting on the bed just to show you because of the wireless Wi-Fi connection here. As a matter of fact, I had to move the router a little bit, just to get some connection for the iPad here, which my laptop had no problem before at all. This is my old laptop. This is a Samsung NC10, and it's been doing great here. As you can see, it's sitting in the bedroom, and this is 3 years old laptop, by the way, with wonderful Atom processor with wonderful reliability, and also what's really cool about it is battery life is about 7 hours. I mean, iPad today is like 10 hours. A little bit heavier, of course, device, bigger, but has a keyboard and also has a Bluetooth, and also this is 3 years old at least, I think, and no problem. As you can see, I get like out of 5, I get about 3 bars on the connection here. No problem with that, and as a matter of fact, I'll show you how it loads the web pages in the same locations, and as the iPad is fluctuating the signal. This is the first thing I've noticed when I was here. It was just fluctuating, going through 1 bar, 2 bars sometimes. It just takes a moment. Sometimes I log onto the pages, they don't load, it shows this, it wouldn't load the page. And so basically network issues. Right now somehow it's holding this. That's maybe because I'm recording this video. Okay, but anyway, I'll show you in a moment how when I load the pages it slows down and just changes the network strength and etc. So that was the major issue here, and there's inconsistency. Oh, right now it's switched to 1 bar. You can see that very clearly. Okay, so I'm not kidding here. Okay, now it's back to 2 bars for no reason. I just put it on the bed, and just nothing really to do with anything. And I look on the Apple forum and some of the news groups and the questions and answers, and the people have very similar issues, nothing to do with the software. This is the newest version of OS 4.3, I think, and at least for the time being. And simply antenna is just not doing very well, especially when you hold it in your hand in the bed and you're changing a little bit location and trying to maybe do it vertically, horizontally, you hold it, and then suddenly the signal strength just changes. Oh, here we go. Here's a 1 bar again, just to show you. Okay, and it's gonna hold it, okay, for 1 bar, and as you can see, just holding it 1 bar right now. So I'm really showing you what's going on here. And again, 1 bar. And what does it mean 1 bar really in a realistic sort of application? I open Safari. Well, okay, I think it's still in some kind of, oh, okay, I see. I open Safari, and let's say I go to some page. I'm not sure where I can go here right now, but let's say if I go something from the, let's say look for a Microsoft for a change. Microsoft, okay, here we go, Microsoft. Okay, this is 1 bar. It loaded pretty good. Now, when I click on actually the link, this is switched now 2 bars, the connection. Now it's a 1 bar. You see the waiting time? It's horrible. I mean, it's just unbelievable. It's very frustrating in the bed. I mean, I don't want to, I got really upset in the bed. I just went to bed, I went to sleep, and I was just really upset. And I don't like to do that because I never had this problem with the other laptops. As a matter of fact, I picked up the laptop that is lower end here, the netbook, that NC10, the Samsung, because that's to show you what a difference it makes in the cruising on the web. It's simple, very simple task. And okay, here we go. cannot really connect. And we have 2 bars, okay, supposedly. Okay, can I open the Microsoft support site? Cannot open this. How about that? Thank you very much. Don't have to do much more. Happens all the time. Not talking about, of course, the well-known Flash issues and Silverlight, which is not available for this device. Many web pages requires Flash, and Mr. Steve Jobs thinks that he's like a master of the universe. He's gonna like take everybody. No, that's the way I cruise the web. That's the way I see it. You know, that's the way yeah, you guys have to experience maybe like 30% of the web with HTML5. Okay, you don't need to use Flash. You don't need to use Microsoft Silverlight. There are bad guys. There are slow guys. They drain the battery. Whatever is the lame excuses, you know, for his promotional purposes. And very upsetting issues here, and I don't think I have to do much more here. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll go to another one, try to download Center of Microsoft. See, this page is gonna load. It's like damn slow. Okay, finally loaded, maybe because I got 2 bars, something is loading, and see what happens. You know, again, finally loaded the page. Okay, and imagine me sitting in the, you know, in the bed in the evening trying to cruise through some pages, getting the no Flash thing, no Silverlight, some stock charts running on Silverlight, some videos running on different outside of YouTube videos, some other websites like Vimeo and stuff start running on a Flash, and just not be able to see that. Very, very kind of upsetting issues. And as a matter of fact, you can see now it's kind of circling and running on the 1, okay? And at the same time, Samsung right here running is at least on 2 to 3 bars, okay? And this is just no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I'll show you here. I will go to some page. Okay, I'll open the Explorer. And again, I did not log in to Microsoft earlier, so its cache is clean. It's not like it's reloading from the cache. And I'm gonna show you some comparison here. Okay, so we're gonna go to Google first. Okay, Google, and load this page. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Google pops. Just pops here. And actually, as a matter of fact, now showing 2 bars, which is not a really strong signal, supposedly. And often it goes, and most of the time I get 3 bars here. But anyway, in the Google, we'll type Microsoft. Microsoft. Here we go, Microsoft. This is 3 years old netbook, remember. Click on Microsoft, you're good. Microsoft, okay. We'll try to go to support Microsoft again. So using the same sort of page. Click on Microsoft support. Okay, how long is it gonna take now to load this page? That'll be an interesting experiment, okay? So I'm gonna click on it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow. But it loaded, okay? No problem. Even with those 2 bars, let's say. And going back to the search, okay, I'm gonna go and now maybe click on the main page of the Microsoft, which was also not cached before, and see how far this is gonna load that. Okay, and we're going here. And let's see, okay, I want to first just position my mouse here. And, okay, 1 second. All right, yeah, here we go, okay. But anyway, you can see the difference in the speed of loading pages, and this is just the worst scenario here. I mean, I'm in the room that it's, you know, but again, like on this laptop, I can do it. As a matter of fact, I can do it. And if I go to YouTube, and just simply log in there, it's a very different interface. I mean, the iPad has a built-in interface for YouTube, but it's kind of not very good. What happens is you can't really search very well. It only shows you similar videos. It's just kind of a pain in the neck to use that. Then start to log into to YouTube through Safari. It's even more painful because it's really not very good. It's not really full YouTube experience, and I think it's due to probably Apple limitations with Flash or something else, whatever it is. Okay, so let's look for something. Let's say we'll look for a video of Mr. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. Okay, here we go. Okay, and we have it. Well, okay, it's already loading that. That was pretty fast. And now we're still working on it. Now it's about 2 to 3 bars. Like I said, it's just basically the same location, even showing you from the same angle. Okay, standard announcement. Let's see what we can see here. We'll go down to this. Okay, let's see this one here. Okay, what's gonna happen with this video? Hey, it's loaded. It's playing. I hear the sound. Okay, it takes a little bit of time here, and again, it's just because I'm far away from the network, but at least it's loaded that, and it's really showing that. And the buffering of these videos, it depends, of course, on the speed you choose on the YouTube, which you have a choices here. The buffering of these videos is just a matter of okay, let's just wait a little bit. Okay, it's still loading. All right, and all right, still loading. Okay. Okay, so now what you see is basically playing a video. It took a moment to buffer this, but seems like it's no problem right now. It's pretty smooth. Okay, no more. And again, we're in the same situations as we had before. Okay, so we'll pause this for a second. We'll go to YouTube on this device, and let's just use the built-in YouTube. Well, as a matter of fact, maybe not. We'll go to Safari for a second, go to YouTube. Okay, I have to hold it with one hand, so not so easy to type. But anyway, let's try if I can even log into YouTube through the Safari interface, not through the YouTube app, which is kind of always on the desktop there. Okay, waiting. Can't even log into YouTube. That's the first thing. Takes forever. Okay, some people may say, oh, you have a smart cover on this thing, maybe it's affecting. Well, maybe. Okay, I just took it off. See what happens. All right. Well, smart cover shouldn't have any effect, by the way, but let's see what happens. And nothing changed. Okay, still waiting for YouTube to load. Even the first page of the YouTube cannot load here very well. I mean, at all, almost. Okay, we'll see what happens. I give it some time, and this is not just isolated example. I mean, it just drives me crazy. Simply waiting time, loading time, not playing time. Say seeing the unable to reach the location. My router is working great. It's a new generation, newest AT&T generation router. Strong. It's a big house, but that's why we're getting a little bit weaker signal here. But it's a strong router. And has is properly configured. Works on the 7 different machines here, about 3 laptops, 4 desktops, some of them sometimes log in together, all of them never issue, okay? Even like downloading some larger files or uploading. So, okay, so this is the interface for the Safari for YouTube. It's like, what the hell is that, okay? I mean, you've seen that, okay? Here, searching. Oh, look at this. I mean, this is unbelievable what you lose. Then you have to click all kinds of stuff just to get something out of the iPad. Here we have a nice interface with this videos on the right, suggestions. We have the comments on the bottom. You can actually search for this thing here very easily. You can browse, you can upload, all kinds of things, okay? Here is basically nothing. I mean, look at this. Okay, I can do search here, but really the search is not very efficient, and as a matter of fact, maybe this will be more efficient, but I'll show you on the YouTube app that it's actually it's absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't show you any. So Steve, this is showing you actually the searches here. Okay, and the YouTube that is built in it doesn't really give you the suggestions where you're typing. This at least gave you suggestions. Okay, so finally we're getting something. So we're gonna go to the same video, the city council meeting here, which is very slowly loading. As you saw on the other laptop, we had the thumbnails like loading instantly. Here is just very painful and slow, and finally loaded the thumbnails even on this page, okay? It takes forever. Okay, so finally maybe we'll click on this, presents with this city council. Okay, let's try.